Welcome to the Weekly Coach Show. I'm here with head women's basketball coach Charlie Killian. Charlie, it's been a while since you've been on the show. Let's talk about how your off season was.
So I had a pretty typical off season for me. I spent a lot of time with my grandkids. My wife and I will go to, typically in August, we'll go to Colorado to what's called Red Rocks Amphitheater.
Nice.
Familiar with that?
Not really.
If you are a concert goer and you like outside venues, this is probably world class. It's most people know about it, and the acoustics are unbelievable. It's made out of a side of a mountain in Colorado, just outside of Denver. Actually, when you're sitting in the amphitheater, if you're up high enough, probably at least a third of the way up, everybody from a third of the way up can see the skyline of Denver, and you're probably 40 minutes from Denver.
Jeez.
So you're right at the foothills of the Rockies.
Wow.
We enjoy doing things like going to that, my wife and I, and do some camping. Kind of like whatever the grandkids are doing, we'll do. That's I like the highlight of my day is I like to go to my daughter and son-in-law's house to see my grandkids to start my day.
Okay.
So I spend 15, 20 minutes there, sometimes a little bit longer if their day's not a hurried up type of a day, and but that's kind of like what the summer is.
Jeez, that's real nice. Like, how was the altitude in Colorado?
Well, yeah. So Denver, when you get out to the Rockies, Denver being the city, you get out in the western part of Colorado where the ski resorts are and stuff. You're probably, it's a mile high is the city, obviously, hence the name. But then you're looking at Vail, where I've skied at Vail, is 14,000 feet.
Okay.
But I ski a good bit of Breckenridge, and that's probably about 12,000 feet.
Okay.
So you're another 5,000, 7,000 feet higher when you get out into the Rockies.
Yeah.
But it's so you take Interstate 70 into Colorado, and then when you get out into the Rockies, what's neat, it cuts through the mountain and stuff, and I mean literally you're looking up, the side of cliffs, and every once in a while you can catch a mountain goat or a mule deer walking across places where it'd be very difficult for humans to walk.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's very interesting. I never really been in the mountains. I went to school in West Virginia, so it's a lot of mountain life over there. Yeah. So I'm kind of familiar with it from that aspect. Now, let's go back to last year. You guys, it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, and you guys accomplished that feat by beating Penn State Lehigh Valley in the PSUAC championship game. I mean, as the time was winding down, just talk about how you felt in those winding moments.
Well, if you look, I mean, we played them twice in the off season. We basically had. We kind of handled it pretty well. Getting into the playoff game, she made some adjustments, and as in what she was doing pressure wise, and it was a low scoring game. I don't think either team shot well at the championship game. It makes a big difference when you go to a venue like ours and you get to Bryce Jordan Center where the depth perception's a little more difficult. But playoff game, and everyone stepped up. I think we won by 5, 7, something like that. The game was definitely a lot closer. And you're right, and that has a lot to do with it too. Beating a team 3 times is very difficult to do.
Tough, man.
To give it to, and that's something I think our team, the girls didn't let that bother them. They didn't think about it. They didn't, oh my gosh, we got to play them a 3rd time. And they accepted the challenge. And I think that's also Lehigh Valley did the same thing. They accepted the challenge a 3rd time and left everything out on the court. And it was a low scoring game. But it was very enjoyable and nice to get that championship.
Absolutely, congratulations.
I appreciate that. Previously, we lost it the year before to Beaver, so that was very tough to sit 365 days till we got to that point.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys definitely did a great job with that, for sure. Now, this past weekend, you guys faced some adversity in Pittsburgh. Just give me your overall outlook on the weekend.
So the weekend, our first game against Point Park, and Tajay went down early and ACL tear. Obviously, we didn't know that until we got back here, but that was definitely a very mental struggle for us to get past that. And I think the team was very concerned with her injury. Point Park is a very good team, and losing her for that game, you know, made us struggle. And then the next day we played Michigan Dearborn, and we lost Nadia early in that game. And so now our floor general's gone, our big inside and who we depend on scoring and rebounding with too is gone. And was very pleased with the girls' effort on Sunday and the game against Michigan Dearborn, because I had a lot of people out of position. Yeah. I mean, literally, we had to take Allie from the 3 and put her at the point. She's the one who knew the offense better than anybody, and she did a yeoman's work stepping up and handling that ball pressure. And if we would have, I think, had a little bit more of a mental toughness, maybe 2 or 3 weeks into the season, I think the outcome would have been a little different. It's a big adjustment for them to move not only one position but 2 positions. So not happy with the results, happy with the effort from the girls, and because you're right, adversity is definitely. We'll see how we transition to the rest of the year. We're not sure how long Nadia is going to be out. We know that Tajay will most likely be gone for the year, and there's a possibility Nadia is gone for the year. So we're going at it that we don't have either one of them. Talk to the girls about some of the positions are going to change, and what's nice is they're open to see what they're able to do, step up their game at a different position.
Absolutely, it just gives other players the opportunity to step up in a position that they wouldn't be in if that wasn't the case. But I mean,
well, if I can add to that, I mean, that's sometimes people wonder why I make substitutions or give people other playing time. That's why, because you don't know when that's going to happen. And sometimes you got to lose a little battle to win the war. And if you don't give that opportunity to somebody, even at the time when you may not need it, that's why you try and, when you get to this point, that you have some experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it comes with like you said, it comes with experience of playing through your mistakes and just learning as the games go on. Absolutely. Now, a full slate of games this year. What games are you looking forward to this season?
Well, I mean, one early in the season was really looking forward to the Mansfield game. Just knowing that going into the season with Nadia and Tajay and Cassidy, and bringing on Norma as another guard, and Ava, a 3-point shooter, and Caitlin, another 3-point shooter, and knowing what we added to the team that we already had with Allie and Serena, and I was really excited for that game. Now it's going to be a little difficult not to necessarily not be excited about the game, but it just puts everybody out of that. So my thought process went to right away go into the season. So really no specific one game. I think now the goal is to qualify for the playoffs and take one game at a time. Everything kind of rejumbled itself, and what my thought process was that the Mansfield game, and then obviously I think going to Beaver, a team that beat us last year, and then also Shenango. So that in the conference, those are the 2 games that really jump back at me. So, and typical Brandywine, because I know they'll be in your Lehigh Valley.
All the top dogs in the conference.
Yeah, York had last year a team that was probably felt they didn't do as well as they wanted to do, and now they had a chance to rebound, add a couple more players, and that's what's nice about the conference. Even when you reach out, you talk to the coaches, and we're setting goals and trying to overcome this other team, and it's good to see that. It's good for the conference.
Absolutely. Now, next Tuesday, we celebrate the championship from last season. Have you seen the rings at all?
I did. Okay. I did, yeah. I got a sneak peek. They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah, I definitely see them. Yeah, real neat.
We're excited. The girls are excited. And I think it was a fun, I think that was a neat way, rather than giving a trophy or a medal or something like that. I thought Brian Valentine had a great idea where you can experience something that you can wear and take out And
yeah, forever.
It's definitely a conversation piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah,
so that's exciting to have that, and you can tell a little story about it. So
absolutely. Well, hopefully you guys can repeat this year. Wish you guys the best of luck.
Well, we're excited, and that's why you start the season 0-0, get to the playoffs. You're 0-0 in the playoffs, and that's why they play the game.
Absolutely. Yep, I agree. Now, before we end, we're gonna do fast 5 questions.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say you're stranded on the island. What are 3 non-essential items that you will want with you? Non-survival items.
Non-survival. Okay. A bicycle. Hopefully, I can ride. It'd be nice to have a phone so I can check all scores and stuff like that. That's kind of a standard answer for everybody. Nothing I can't think of. A boat.
Okay, a boat. Yeah.
Then I guess it's not. I wouldn't be stranded on an island anymore if I had a boat.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, get out of there.
I just let the boat just hang around. Right? Yeah. Most of us want to be stranded on a tropical island. Now that's what I'm thinking. You didn't say tropical. I'm assuming tropical. So we'll take the boat.
Yeah, okay.
And stay there.
Yeah. Go in circles. Call or text.
What's that?
Call or text.
Call or text?
Would you rather someone call you or text message?
Call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Winter or summer?
Winter.
Offense or defense?
Defense.
Favorite TV show?
Oh man, that was a tough. Lately, Suits. That's
Suits?
probably the one I was addicted to for a while there.
Okay.
In a very short time, watched all 9 seasons. Not too long ago.
9 seasons?
Did you ever see it?
I never seen it.
It's a great. And then, like every show, it gets the last year or two is kind of like repetitive.
Yeah, it dies down.
But all the characters were really neat. I thought they did a really good job with it. Mm-hmm. Even when you first started watching the show, one individual on there, you kind of like, not that you dislike him, but you're like, man, that he doesn't belong there.
Yeah.
But once you get into the second and third season, it's like, that guy is the show.
You get a like him.
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly. Yeah,
how many episodes are on the season?
I think there was like 9 or 10.
Okay, yeah.
And it was 9. Pretty sure it was 9 seasons, 8 or 9 seasons. Mm-hmm. You ever see it? It's pretty neat.
Okay, I'm gonna look into it. For sure. Yeah, well, thanks for stopping by, Charlie.
Yeah, it's good to go back. Get back into the internet, I guess you could say, back on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Excited to get the season going, and bus trips are fun. Ride with the men's teams, we all get along great, and we're excited.
Absolutely, it's gonna be a great year for sure.
We're excited.
Absolutely.